Who has the best young core? Young cores is really hard to distinguish. What's the age limit of a young core? Like, is it to 20, 21, 22? I'll tell you this much for free. Richmond have one of the worst young cores. Geelong have an absolutely awful young core. But we're going to go through the best. I think Sydney have a phenomenal young core. You could argue Port Adelaide have the best sort of three young players in that young core. Rosie Butters, Jason Francis. But from there, it's not amazing. So they're definitely up there, though. I think Fremantle's young core is slightly overrated, but that might just be because they don't have the coach to bring that young talent out, which you always got to keep in mind. Players who played for Fremantle, they had a great coach, they would be better players. Gold Coast, I think Gold Coast will always have, alongside GWS, who I'm surprised aren't in here. I think GWS have really good young talent. Both GWS and Gold Coast will always have good young cores, especially Gold Coast, just because they get high picks in the draft. They lose them 3 years later and they get draft picks as, compensation or as trade. And then they get the high draft picks again. So they'll always have good young talent. I'm surprised GWS isn't in this list. Adelaide, is their young talent that good? I honestly don't think so. Definitely not in 5th place, but they're, probably more towards 8, 9, 10. Collingwood's Hawthorn first. Hawthorn's young core, I rate Hawthorn's young core so much. Is it overrated? Maybe, but I think they just have the players there. Collingwood's young core is phenomenal, definitely up there. North Melbourne's young core is decent, but it's not crazy good. And then St Kilda and Brisbane. I like St Kilda's young core, but I just feel like, how do I word this? Maybe it's not that good. And Brisbane's young core is pretty decent. I feel like Brisbane and Collingwood are doing really well with introducing young players despite going for grand finals.